There are times in life when you are chosen, destiny's call, and only individuals who genuinely sensitive to the voice of the root will be recognized by the divine. If you're viewing this video for them, it's not a coincidence at the moment that you have been selected, and a decision has been made in your favor, and the avenues of prosperity are opening ahead of you. And this isn't only another video that conveys a direct message the universe has aligned for you. Because the information you're about to hear may alter the path of your life forever. Before we proceed, I would like to invite you to participate completely in this. Take a time to watch this video through to the end. Finish, since each and every word has power. This video's message has been forwarded to change your viewpoint and elevate yourself to a new degree of achievement. And if you genuinely think that excellence is a call, your kindest words are written in the comments. Desires and the number 99 is a sign that good things are on the way. Genuinely a strong force that will coincide you with the regularity of abounding abundance by sending a conveying to the cosmos that you are prepared to accept what is intended for you. Now, if you like this video, please subscribe. Not signed up for the channel's subscription, and let's have a serious conversation. Crucially, you weren't put on this earth to struggle and wander in a state of confusion or to lead a life of "there is a divine plan for mediocrity." WR has written a plan for you in the sky that results in the fulfillment of prosperity and infinite achievement. The path to riches and affluence is not solely dependent on chance or possibility. It's about understanding who you are. You really, the one who has been selected by the universe's forces to complete a task that will bring not just monetary achievement, but also. Many people walk with meaning and purpose. Throughout life, thinking that having money is kept for a small number of people, they believe that those who are born are the ones who succeed. Into the appropriate situations, the appropriate families, or with the appropriate chances. Yet this is a falsehood that has prevented a lot of people from entering the reality. Destiny is that having money is not about where you are but where you're from going. It's all about your attitude, behaviors, and your readiness to assert what's already ready for you. One piece of work has already been started, because to you, this is not about seeking wealth. It's about turning into the one who is naturally drawn to wealth. The cosmos reacts to those who are in accordance with their divine mission, and when you assume your position as the financial success of the chosen one is the task that will undoubtedly turn you into a already. The millionaire has been placed in motion. Your sole duty is to take action and move forward with faith. Perhaps you're wondering what this work is. How will it occur? The solution is in the way your energy is aligned, convictions, and your behavior. Those who acquire enormous fortune and don't just happen to, by chance, they get themselves ready, spiritually, intellectually, and physically, to accept it. And it's your turn now. The journey begins with a choice to think that you are deserving of success, to think that your future is not defined by your past. Feel that in spite of any obstacles you are being led to. Something amazingly, a lot of individuals let fear hold them back by allowing uncertainty to sneak in, letting them know they're inadequate, not intelligent enough, not worthy enough. However, fear is actually a delusion, is the final exam prior to the breakthrough. And if you're experiencing terror at the moment, recognize that it is merely an indication that you are positioned at the brink of something wonderful that the selected ones aren't. People who are fearless are those who continue. In spite of it, recognize that on the opposite side of doubt is destiny. Delays are common, while on the other, the life they were on the other side of fear. You were always intended to live, and now is your time. This confirms for you the job that has already made you a fortune. Been ready, but it's up to you to determine whether enter it. It's what life is all about. Energy, where and how you direct it, cultivate it, and your beliefs. If you want to witness a difference in yourself, must initially alter your perspective. If you wish to witness abundance, you must first think that it's already yours. Around the most affluent individuals in one thing unites them all in the world, shared a strong, steadfast faith in themselves as well as their objective. There is no doubt in their minds that they are intended to be wealthy. They are aware of this, move with confidence, and that confidence brings them prosperity, and now you have been granted the same chance as the only. The question is, will you make a claim? Move forth with assurance, knowing that you were made for a purpose. More will you be able to escape the attitude of deficiency and accept the reality of your solution is within your divine calling. You and the universe are error-free. You weren't put here by mistake. The challenges you've encountered and the lessons you have discovered and the aspirations that they all serve, having been implanted in your heart. You were selected for a reason, and that reason is now coming to light. To you, this is just the starting with the following sections of this message. We will delve further into the precise actions you must conduct in order to conform to your heavenly wealth. You'll discover how to remove the obstacles that have prevented you from getting instructions on how to turn on the work that will provide you wealth and teach you how to move into a degree of achievement that the majority of only imagine if you've reached this point. So far, it seems that you are prepared for the next level. This message is not only another one. In particular, it is a divine calling. Intended for you, there aren't any. You are here by coincidence because you already know something deep down. That extra work is what you were intended for. That is going to turn you into a millionaire has decided, and it's time to align now. You might have heard about it. Tales of individuals who changed their lives transitioning from hardship to achievement, from uncertainty to abundance to absolute. What sets these people apart is their confidence. Compared to the others, it is not luck. Advantage that is not external situation. It's a choice to embrace their calling in its entirety, to have faith in their fate, and to take action without hesitancy. The reality is that riches are not. Energy is what money is all about. Everything in the universe functions according to energy, including chances for success and monetary plenty for those who comprehend it. Money pursues principles, not the other way around. They don't grovel for success. They draw it in, and this is the moment for you should adopt that way of thinking. Regarding that, have you ever observed that those who consistently battle with money appears to remain in that cycle? They worry, they stress, they discuss how difficult life is, and consequently they continue to suffer from a lack of hand, those who anticipate plenty, who talk confidently about their future. People who navigate life with confidence appear to be wealthy. Easily, this is not a coincidence. What you focus on is the application of universal law. On grows if you concentrate on your struggles. Will keep struggling if you concentrate. An opportunity will present itself. Moreover, if you emphasize that the universe has already determined that will turn you into a millionaire, start to see it come to pass before your very eyes. How can you access this? How do you completely enter the power role of the selected individual? It starts with attitude. Your thoughts are the doorway to your. Every notion you have is destined to be constructing your future if you permit uncertainty. Negativity and anxiety will take over you, are obstructing the plentiful flow, although if you deliberately decide to think and act and adopt the attitude of someone who is already successful, you move you're the whole. Actually, one of the biggest mysteries of the wealthiest people believe in a different way. They perceive difficulties as chances. They don't focus on what is absent. They concentrate on what is. Perhaps they don't gripe about their situation. They assume command and alter them. And above all, they don't wait for approval before achieve. They determine they are deserving, and they assert what is rightfully theirs. You need to start training your. If you want to consider yourself wealthy, you have to feeling it before it occurs, requires thought. Talk and behave as though you're already successful. This isn't a facade, is in harmony with the abundant energy. This is a potent fact about the person you are starting to appear in another reality, all of your potential incarnations. There is the struggle version of the rich and the average version, the one that succeeds. Greatness is not unattainable. Rather, it is merely awaiting your alignment with it. And everything will change as soon as you do change to your advantage. But alignment demands action. You can't just wish, seek fortune, and wait for it to materialize. Without exerting yourself, you have to enter the. You have to assume the role of the selected one, motivated you to take action towards your goals. The kind of employment that will turn you into a millionaire is already ready, but it needs action on your part. Consider this. If you genuinely thought that SU's success, how would you behave if it were inevitable for you? Would you hesitate differently today? Would you doubt yourself? You postpone your aspirations, yet you would relocate moving forward with complete assurance, knowing the fact that everything is going your way. This is the change you need to make, correct? You must now begin to move, as though the universe has already placed everything in motion for your achievement, as it has. As soon as you open these shift doors, will there be open opportunities? The proper individuals will come with resources, will come into your life. It will seem. Despite not being magic, it is universal law reacting to your conviction and action. Keep in mind that the world doesn't reward hesitation. Instead, it rewards assurance when you move with assurance. Being aware that you have been selected, things start to line up, but when you do not hesitate to doubt or let fear control you. You postpone the benefits that are intended for you already. So today I challenge you to do something now. No more doubting, no more waiting, wondering if success is intended for. The time has come for you to claim it. If since you are still here, you are prepared to delve even farther. You are not merely someone who finds success by chance, are an individual who is entering their destined with complete consciousness that you're awakening to the truth that having money is not something you pursue it since you become the labor that will turn you into a multimillionaire has been determined in your favor previously. And it's time to completely align now, yourself with everything in this. The world is an expression of ideas, and every idea, every action, every empire, all of fortune's creations began in the thoughts of someone who wouldn't settle for anything but excellence. And now it's your turn to distinguish between those who take success away from others who don't. Is not background. It is not talent. It's the ability to see, not luck, potential where others perceive barriers. It's the capacity to respond when other hesitancy is the capacity to persevere. When others reveal the truth, it's you. Possess all you require already. You possess the intelligence. The only things are the imagination and the vision. That has obstructed your path in the past is have faith in yourself. Have faith in the capacity to believe that you were supposed to expecting something bigger, but now that your belief is awakening inside of you. Gaining a fresh perspective on yourself as the selected individual who will overcome obstacles and establish the success that others can only imagine of achievement isn't about holding out for the ideal moment does not exist, but those who succeed do. They accept imperfection and create instead of waiting. Action. They proceed even in the face of don't know everything, and as they does the road disclose itself. Consider it this way. Picture you are in a dimly lit area, and you can only focus on the next action ahead of you. The majority are too scared to move, thus they are unable to see the complete route. But those that are selected are the ones who continue to construct amazing success, realize that the light will only after they take the following step. Initially, they proceed with faith, being aware that the path will become obvious as the cosmos is ready for you to leave now. you should use the resources to perform that action. Thoughts. The individuals who will assist you, they are in existence already, but they won't show up until you. The hesitant are not pursued by wealth. The frightened are not the only ones that succeed. People that act bravely will be able to the doors intended for them, although action on its alone is insufficient. You also need to be purposeful. You need to comprehend what the amount of effort you are investing in the world. Every move you make, your choices are either bringing you getting richer or pushing it additionally. Consider your everyday routines. Are they in line with success? Behaviours of a person destined for greatness, the most prosperous individuals in people around the world, don't squander time. Let them be distracted by other things. Don't be negative or doubtful. Their mission is their primary focus. They make investments in their development, knowledge, their abilities, and the people around them oneself beside those who uplift and motivate them. And above all, they behave in a disciplined manner, and consistency and discipline serve as the cornerstone. Of achievement without it, even the greatest opportunities will pass you by. This is where most people fail. Fingers. Despite their desire for prosperity, they must make the necessary daily effort. To do so, they become enthusiastic about the notion of wealth, but they don't construct the behaviours that will help them achieve it. But you are unique. You were picked. Recognize that the path to financial one choice at a time is the foundation of success. Each little decision you make today is creating your own destiny. If you wish to see enormous outcomes, you have to be prepared to complete the work every day, even when nobody is observing. And this is a secret that the greatest riches is unknown to most people, is not created during exciting moments. However, in times of consistency, it is established early on. In the mornings when nobody else is up, it's constructed late at night when other people are. The quiet is built in for watching TV. Times when you are learning, planning, and striving for a reason. Eyesight is the only few people are able to enormous triumph, since just a tiny proportion are prepared to carry out what it takes. But you're currently viewing this, received an indication that you are a member of the few tasks that will turn you into the wealthy has already started. The taking your spot is the only thing left to do. In it, therefore, I'm asking whether you're prepared. Are you really prepared to dedicate yourself to life? Stuff has been ready for you already. Are you prepared to overcome your fear? Overcome hesitancy and take a complete step into your authority if you are. Take action and begin making choices. Like a millionaires begin to think like a millionaire begins to move like a millionaire, in harmony with every aspect of your life, your ideas, your deeds, energy with your current self, which is already prosperous. And when you're doing something, amazing opportunity will arise, will show up when none previously existed. Doors will open as if they were always there. Closed, the appropriate individuals will enter your life at the ideal time. You'll start attracting success with ease, not by chance, but because you've matched your frequency with that of the universe does not deny wealth. Abundance from anyone, it's always accessible. It's just waiting for you to claim it, and now the time has come. You have been selected and granted the message. The sole query that remains is, you've made it. Will you take it on? That alone distinguishes you thus far. The vast majority of people never spend time taking care of oneself. Most people never follow through on their grandeur is never committed to by misgivings. Never reach their greatest potential, but you are unique, and you have been selected as the labour that will turn you into a multimillionaire has been determined, and you are now on the way to taking it in its entirety. At this point, you realise that having money it's about alignment, not luck. Recognise that achievement is not something. You make it as you wait for it. Then it's time to speed up your journey. The majority of people think that success takes a while. They believe the process of becoming a millionaire takes time. However, The reality is that time is an delusion, that the cosmos does not function in years. It operates in frequency and energy. Some people remain impoverished despite alignment, not due to the fact that they are capable, but since they don't change their attitude or behavior that others adopt. In a nutshell, financial abundance time since they ascend to a higher frequency. They move in a different way. They act and think differently. How quickly you arrive at your financial future is influenced by how quickly you link yourself with success when your mental alignment is perfect. In action and on an emotional level, everything changes quickly, opening doors and chances. Money seems to flow in ways you've never. As anticipated, the greatest obstacle to speed is hesitancy. Each time you consider, every time you hold out for the ideal moment, you postpone your blessing. The world's most prosperous individuals make decisions quickly and with confidence. Themselves, they behave fearlessly if you spend time with those who think tiny people who are afraid and dwell in poverty achievement that will cause you to lag. You have to surround oneself with many successful people. Read books. People view material that improves your attitude, interact with mentors, and big thinking communities. Stop taking action. Similar to someone who aspires to be successful, begin behaving as though is already rich. People base their decisions on that perspective. Navigate life with the assurance of a millionaire when you seem to be in agreement yourself more quickly with the truth that you want to be wealthy. You have to impart knowledge and abilities that generate significant investment in value-added sales and marketing company. The more you bargain, the more valuable you are. The quicker money flows to you. The affluent do not merely work for money. They work for them, earn money, and learn about riches. Comprehend the flow of money and learn about financial investments, passive income, and tactics. When you understand how money moves, you won't have to fight for it. Once more, you are currently standing at a pivotal moment that you have previously experienced. The message you are already aware of are intended for additional work that will already make you a millionaire. Unfolding. The last query that remains is how you have to claim it quickly. Recognize that the longer you put off stepping, the longer you wait, the more power you have. Your fortune as soon as you make the change in thought, emotion, and behavior. Everything moves more quickly, and there are people who overcome hardship to achieve great achievement in just a few months, which is why they decided to end the waiting period. Reluctant to play tiny, they seized all of their authority, and the universe promptly reacted in the same way as accessible to you. You have to turn into enamored with your achievement that doesn't feel in a way that feels desperate. You have to wake up every day, for sure, being aware that you already own money. Must navigate life as an individual who anticipates success, rather than someone who is wishing that the cosmos reacts to assurance. If you wish to observe outcomes, you must be Alan quickly. You're no longer halfway. Dedication without fear or waiting. Now, consider if you're prepared to move. Are you prepared to claim your speed, achievement more quickly than you ever imagined? Are you prepared to fully align, if at all, with the version of you that is a millionaire that already exists, and everything has resulted in at this time? The route, the teachings, alterations in perspective, everything has been getting you ready for the last activation of your economic future. The labour that has already made you a fortune, been determined, and you are now completely. You're going into it now. You know that luck is not a factor in success. Recognise that having money is not something you are waiting for it inside of you. To be unlocked, you realise that the universe doesn't provide plenty for people who wait passively, but to those who brashly assert that this is where now is the time when everything changes. Where you may escape the past constraints, now is the time when you overcome hesitancy, fear, and doubt. Because you've changed from being someone, you are someone who aspires to achievement. You are a person who surprises people by requires it of you. You have to comprehend, think, there are laws governing the universe. The law of abundance or the rule of attraction. The rule of action for anything you want already exists. And there's no lack of. There is never a scarcity of money in our world. Of opportunity is the only thing that decides whether or not you get it. Is your alignment? You need to take action. Begin to regard yourself as the individual who is already prosperous. You have to consider. They believe you have to move in tandem with them. You have to act as though your riches is already assured, as when you carry out this, everything changes, and you start to attract people for success from now on. There is no longer any uncertainty or second guessing. Stop doubting your worthiness. You were chosen because you were worthy from birth. The task has been prepared in advance for. You realize it's time to pretend to be, that the last phase of this adventure is complete. No more holding back, no more activation awaiting a sign. This is the indication that you had been anticipating has come, and it is asking you to get up and take a look around. As the most prosperous individuals in the, what do they all have in common? World, they walk with confidence and act with strength. They don't pause. They don't seek authorization before entering rooms. They assert their space with assurance, and they go to whatever lengths to make their dream has come true. This is yours. Identity going ahead, you have to adopt this attitude in all aspects of every day. Your existence awakens with the vitality of a person who is unstoppable, only uses powerful words, only do things that will help you advance, eliminate anything that makes you feel exhausted. Whichever hinders you, make a commitment to progress every day. Funds flow to people who demand it from those who are prepared to move. As if they have it already, you have to turn into a conduit for plenty, which entails choices depending on your destination, rather than where. You have to have faith that you are right now. The cosmos is already in alignment. Everything to your advantage. The individuals, you must take advantage of the opportunities you require. To obtain the innovations that will elevate you to a higher level, they're all in motion. Your sole responsibility is to remain in alignment and continue on your path. Success is straightforward and uncomplicated, yet it needs complete dedication. Most individuals seldom realize their full potential. They allow doubt to prevail because they are hesitant. They chat and give up too quickly, themselves from their magnificence. But you won't be among those individuals who be the exception, and you'll be the one who demonstrates your potential, will be the one who rises and achieves success. Generates wealth for future generations. The choice. The work has already been completed and will already make you a millionaire. Occurring right now, the only action left to take, step into it completely. This is your last chance.